Hey everyone, how's it going? Dablooon here, and today's another BTD6 video. Today's going to be Dark Castle alternate Bloon rounds, and I've gotten a lot of requests for this, and even though I've already done chimps, I thought I'd take it a step back and do the alternate Bloon rounds because I feel like some of you have wanted to use the chimp strategy with those druids but cannot because you have not beaten alternate Bloon rounds, and it is not as simple as using a chimp strategy on alternate Bloon rounds because alternate Bloon rounds is ultimately a mess. And so we're going to knock this out. I'm hoping you guys will like this, and I actually found a way to do it without monkey knowledge. I will have to hit the home screen a couple times because it's completely random at times, but with your guys' monkey knowledge that you have, even just the mana shield will be amazingly helpful. And then also starting your hero on level 3 would be perfect for this. And then also the free dart monkey, whatever you guys have, use it and it'll make this strategy such a cinch. And the fact that we can get through without monkey knowledge means that whatever you guys can add to it will be super easy. And honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to do it without it, but I found a little way through here. It's a little hard, a little random, but like I said, we'll just hit the home screen if it gets a little too tough for us. So let's start. Now, before we place that first tower, I hope you guys click that like button if you like the video, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It does help me out and help out in the YouTube algorithm in the long run, which is really cool. And then also, guys, give a follow on Twitch because I live stream every Wednesdays and Sundays for Bloons, and then Thursdays is the Minecraft server exclusively for Dablooonatics, and you guys are all free to welcome or free to join, so just jump on in there, hit that link below, and you guys can join on there. But then also give that follow on Twitch so you guys can check out those live streams. But let's grab this first guy right here. It's going to be a sub, and this is going to be a wacky strategy because it's alternate Bloon rounds, and I didn't have the most time in the world to make this up, so it's going to be a little rough around the edges, but not by choice. Like, it's not out of time either. Like, I had more than enough tries and attempts at this. It's just messy, and maybe it's because it's an expert map, or quote-unquote expert map with no monkey knowledge, but either way, guys, it's a little tough at times and it drives me crazy. So we're going to do our best to make this as easy as possible. I got my coffee, of course. I'm home from work. I'm getting ready for the stream. It's 6:15, and this is probably going to take 20 minutes. So a little nervous that we're not going to make it in time, but we'll see. I'm usually pretty late, and I don't want to be, but this is how my life rolls, guys, how my life rolls. But with this, I think I already mentioned it, but you're going to need an Oben, of course, because Oben's my favorite tower for alternate Bloon rounds because he's early lead popping for that level 10, and he buffs the magic monkeys, and so you're going to definitely be using a mage and a ninja, right, for alternate Bloon rounds, so you might as well have a hero that can buff them. And then also, guys, we're going to like strictly rely on his tree at one point, so with that, it's going to be very helpful. So with that said right there, you guys really need to have the hero knowledge that allows you to, the hero monkey knowledge that allows them to start off on level 3. That is going to be your biggest asset on here for sure. And because you're going to need that tree like pretty quickly, and it'll make your level 47 a lot easier than I'm about to show you. And also right here, I'm actually going to sell my sub and grab an Oben because I'm going to try to level him up a little quicker here to get that little level and a quarter there. And so you guys already have yours on level 3, so you can do that if you want to get even more knowledge or more experience, or you can just let it be on its own. Now we're going to buy back this sub just to make things a little easier, and it's kind of a bummer, guys, to be honest with you, because this is kind of tricky. And this is my 3rd or 4th time now filming this, and I just did a whole run right through right there, and I was like, oh no, I don't need to hit the home screen. I'll be fine. Sure enough, I was not fine. Definitely died, and I was pretty bummed by it because it's the same thing I've done a dozen times. And so what's happening here is that every time I beat it and find a way to beat it, I find a new way to die. And so like you'll see on round 38's one of them that I just hit the home screen that last run through because all of a sudden it didn't work, and I'm like, okay, so then I restarted it or hit the home screen, tried that level again, and not a problem at all. So it's kind of weird like that, and that's how this game is. I think it's called RNG, right? And it's going to happen quite a bit, and every time I play through this, I find a new level that I priorly beat it 4 or 5 times, and all of a sudden this time's a tricky one. So we'll get there, we'll make it happen, but for right now, what we're going to do is just keep on leveling up. 15, you're going to want to lay your brambles. That's why I held on to it for now. Right when it gets a little tricky, we're going to hit those brambles down and just make it a little easier on ourselves. Right now works, and then we're going to grab this twin guns. And now we're going to do the same thing over here, so get him to a 2-0-1. And then we're going to grab our camo sniper because he's very helpful for that camo lead. And that's pretty much all he's useful for. So we're going to use it to our advantage and hopefully not die. And then for the most part, guys, you can use your brambles as you see fit. I pretty much every time I see a purple, I throw them down because these purples are pesky, and you're gonna have to have them on round 40, round 43, and round 47. So I would recommend to, oh, come on, man. So I would recommend keeping them on hand for that. So do not use them on 39, 42, or 46. And that should be pretty easy. And let's see here. A little rabbit's hopping around the room is kind of funny. My wife left him in here and I was like, oh, I guess he's sleeping. That's fine. He can stay here. And then he's just kind of hopping around the house. And then the bad part is, though, he'll just start chewing on things. He's a rabbit. And so you got to stop him because I don't want him chewing on the green screen. You know, they're going to have a big old hole in it. Okay, so purples, brambles. Purples, brambles. Get in the habit of that. Now we're going to group this one and then the night goggle vision. Don't forget that because I've done that a million times. And there we go. Now we're done with him. We're never gonna touch him again other but to sell him later on. So just keep on rolling through it, guys. And then what else was it, guys? I have like sort of an announcement, but not an announcement. Well, I guess it's an announcement. So again, with those brambles, because it's the purples and I don't like the purples. But so what's going on though is that I finally get to work from home and not from YouTube. Hopefully one day that'd be really cool if it was YouTube, but I get to work my day job, my real estate job from home now, which is really exciting and really helpful because no more stress. And like this morning I tried making this video and I failed it. So not only was I late to work, but I don't have content. And then I get home and it's only 30 minutes for the stream and I have to make this video and hope I don't fail it. Otherwise I won't have content. And then I'm staying up till 11, 12 at night. So just for that ease of use and things like that. And then also as I grow up these levels of going from intermediate to advanced to expert, the maps obviously take longer to beat and more time to make a strategy. So now I get to do that at home because my day job doesn't really take up, like, it's not like physical work or hard work all the time. It just requires me to be certain places at certain times, like, if that makes sense. And then so with that, now I get to do it from home. So now I get like more time. So I'm going to start streaming in the mornings instead, or in the afternoons instead of at nights probably. And then also I get to work on my strategies during the day rather than when I'm fresh, rather than at nighttime when I'm tired and I got home from work and it's super late and then uploading my videos super late. So I'm super, super excited. It's going to really change the channel greatly, hopefully. And then I hope you guys enjoy the new upcoming content that's going to be cleaner, crispier, and better put together than some of these videos. Like my Monday videos are like kind of getting back into the grind. That's why it's always an easier map or an easier concept. And then I kind of just run and gun them. So hopefully everything works out. But I'm super, guys, it feels like a whole weight on my shoulder. So I'm pretty excited for this new path in my life, I guess you'd say. And what we're going to do here too, guys, we're going to get this missile launcher. So back to the bombs, right? Remember I said 40? Oh, this isn't 40. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. We can put down our brambles if you want to. All right, so, oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I don't like 36. So definitely keep them for 36, guys. Because all those yellows come rolling out like that, and then sometimes you'll lose a life, sometimes you won't. And honestly, it has to do with this totem, and depends where he puts that totem and if it's out. That has been the make and break of so many of my levels on here, because like right now it's gone, right? Huge rush will come, but then he'll throw it back down, the perfect timing. Other times he won't have it at all. And then when you do like the home screen restart, that's always a bummer too. Like let's say you're not paying attention, right? Here's my least favorite thing that happens. You're not paying attention. It's middle of 39, you use a brambles. It's not gonna regenerate in time for 40. Now you're stuck and you went all this way for absolutely nothing. So definitely pay attention to when you do these things. But I would imagine too that you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna put down a bramble right here. See, look at no totem now. 38's being a difficult one. I think I mentioned it earlier in this video, but yeah, 38 can make or break you. So we did fine right there, and we'll have our brambles back up by 40, so we'll be chilling. But hopefully with your guys' monkey knowledge, I haven't tried it with it other than when I first beat it myself. So what I do is when I'm gonna make a chimps video, I just run through them real quick. I do ultimate balloon rounds and possible. I do whatever it takes to get it done, knock it out. Not whatever it takes. I don't use instas or powers or anything, but I just run through with all my monkey knowledge and try to knock out as best as I can. With that said, I'm hoping that you guys can knock this out pretty easy with this strategy with what you guys have. So I upgraded him to a 100, and that's just going to help us for a little bit because now these guys will see farther camo, but they already have this guy's range. We're going to get bigger bombs. Okay, guys, this is it. So we're going to hit play, slow it down, grab the bramble, shoot the assassin. And because this is like my my third time through filming this, I forgot to mention, like, I've never even used an assassin before, I don't think. I think I used the Moab Eliminator one time, but I've never used an assassin, but I could not figure out how to pop this fortified in this amount of time. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And so my options were, I tried to use the plane thingy, it didn't work. And then I tried to use the sniper, didn't get enough money. And then so my options were either boat or this one. I tried this and it worked, so I built my whole strategy around it. And it worked out pretty decent, but now after this kind of falls short and you're like, oh, what do I do now? But we'll make it happen. So what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're going to get this guy up to the armor piercing darts, which, like I said though, depends on, like this right here, sometimes works out perfectly, sometimes is very, very hard. Yeah, see, that's too many lives lost. But now watch it this time. We'll do it again, it'll be totally fine. And so it's kind of stressful, it's kind of irritating, but as long as we get it done, right? And this is kind of like an intro into Challenge Editor, except for Challenge Editor, you don't have to hit the home button. You just let it play out and it works just fine. I'm gonna slow it down. Depending on where he has his totem, it depends on how hard it's gonna be for you. Is that too hard? Now see, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Yeah, look at that, look at that. It's making me nervous. I'm watching it slowly, but now we put it back to over there. So that was a beautiful, beautiful run at this, but the last one was terrible. We were down to 20 something lives. So it's gonna be random, and this is how this game plays. And I've never really filmed that in the games before. I kind of just make sure I have a clean run, but sometimes you're not gonna have a clean run, right? It's not something that you can easily recreate. And so I like to show you guys this side of it too, so you guys know what the randomness is. Because I know in a lot of my older videos, I actually posted ones that I thought were clean, but ended up being ultimately random with Oben. And I just was too noob to understand that. So we're gonna do what we can do here. So this one is another one you gotta watch. Oh, we can get this guy up to his price and then get this guy to here and here. And we'll do that. We're gonna get his caltrops and 43 guys, like I said. So this one's gonna be another probably home screen one, but we're gonna drop. How is this gonna work actually? Okay, let's try to pop the first one ourselves. The first Moab ourselves. Let's try that. So we're gonna pop the first one. Okay. Second one, we're going to Moab Eliminator. Okay, perfect. That was simple. I'm getting nervous, guys. Getting real nervous here. And 47's another monster, but we'll get to that when it comes. So, but I have my fingers on my hotkeys. So 1 and 2 for those abilities. And then I should have my finger on escape. And so sometimes I'll go to click the home screen and I mess up. That does happen, but we're going to try to, hopefully that doesn't happen. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna Bloon Jitsu. So this guy's done. We're done buying anything for him. We're done buying anything for this guy. And we're done buying anything for Oben, of course. But next we're gonna grab the $2,900 for this Bloon Jitsu. And it'll hopefully make or break us. I really, 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 really hate 47. But hopefully because I'm saying that so many times, I'm putting the energy into the world and it'll be super easy. And you guys will be like, what a nerd, it wasn't even that bad. And so I'm hoping that's what happens here. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab an Alchemist. Put him right here to where he's only hitting Oben in the Ninja, somewhat. Is this 47? So okay, the first one we're gonna Bramble. Second one Moab Eliminator. Third one we're gonna just have to eat it ourselves, guys, and hope it works out. And then keep your finger on that home screen. And that was so beautifully easy. Oh my gosh, guys, you don't know how many times I have failed on that level because doing the exact same thing I just showed you. But things happen, some things don't. We're not out of the clear yet though, guys. We're definitely not out of the clear, but what we are going to do is just keep our finger on that assassin, keep our finger on the brambles, and then we're gonna upgrade this guy all the way up to a 402. And that's gonna help out tremendously. But we also gotta pay attention here. Oben's gonna have his tree soon. And that's where we get more randomness into play, guys. So what's gonna happen, of course, is that Oben's gonna put the tree in random places. One run, he put them all in the middle right here, and it was a glorious thing. Every single level just was as smooth as a new stick of butter. But then sometimes he places them up here in the corner, and you're like, oh, Oben, that's great, man. Thanks for looking out. It happens though. It happens. What are you gonna do? Okay, next thing I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to grab a village because we need to. I don't know exactly when, and I'm not really paying too much attention, but I don't like the randomness of the Alchemist and him popping leads with camo leads with the Ninja. So what we're gonna do here is make sure we can get that village so we can make this easy on us. Definitely use the Moab Assassin for this one. We're going to pop this one with the Brambles. and then take the rest on ourselves. Look at us go. So now it should be to the point where we can take on single Moabs on our own, but then sometimes it gets a little crazy, like right now. But then we had our alchemist there to clean up the mess. Oh my gosh, guys, this is actually coming together. And now we have our tree. Cross fingers, he places it in the middle, and he didn't. But that's open for you. That's what you come to expect loving this guy. Sometimes he's your best friend, sometimes he's your enemy. But we'll make the best of it, guys, and just kind of get through this. And then as soon as it recycles, we'll get it back up again. I'm going to get this guy up to a primary training to make our bomb even that much better. You gonna pop that on his own? He will. Cool. And the tree ate the other one. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there slowly but surely. And next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this guy up to a armor piercing darts 2. It'll help tremendously. And pretty much all we're gonna do is go back and forth, back and forth. Look at that tree sucking up those fortifies. It was very cool. I put down a brambles just in case. This is like a play-by-play commentary, but it's gonna help out, guys. I promise it'll make it easier, hopefully. And we're almost there with that tree. Don't place it in the same spot, buddy. Oh, that's way better. Way better spot. Not sure if it'll hit the bottom ones, but I don't care. So we're gonna do with what we got here. Definitely Moab Assassin, that BFB. We ain't messing with that. And there we go. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do here, guys, is I'm going to grab a mage, wizard, whatever you want to call him. Put him right here. Close as you can. Do monkey sense here. Oh, we don't need monkey sense. Sorry, guys. I'm zoning out, but I'm trying to like figure this out as I'm going. I'm like trying to remember exactly what I did because I don't want to stray one path. Because I don't know if you guys do that when you're making a strategy, but what I'm known for in my own head is that I find something that works and then I change it. And it drives me crazy that I do that, but I do that for some reason. I said do. But I do that and it drives me nuts, but it is what it is. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna grab as much money as we can until like 63-ish. So I'm gonna use a guy here because I don't want to worry about it. Oh shoot, not paying attention to that. So glad for the alchemist, guys. He is coming in clutch right now. Okay, we're gonna use this guy again. That is the most beautiful spot you can have because you allow your towers to do most of the work, and then the trees there just to clean up whatever's ugly and left over, which is just a great thing to see. Then we're gonna grab one more tree here, or banana, whatever you want to call it. Put him right here. We're gonna get this one also up to that price. And then we're going to do 2 things here. Basically, honestly, I don't even know if these banana farms are actually helping me or hurting me at this point. It's just worked, and so I'm kind of rolling with it. But I don't know enough technicality of this to see if it actually is like smart or not. So what I'm doing is I'm going to sell them all before I think like 63 to make sure we're good, and then buy them all back. I know it's a little ridiculous, but I feel like it's gonna help. Okay, I'm not getting rid of my tree, by the way. We're gonna leave that thing because it's a beautiful tree. Oof, he sucked up so much though. That's a hit or miss right there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is 2 different things here. We're gonna hopefully not die. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna watch this round go through because it's scaring me. Okay, so we're gonna grab a regular ice monkey right here, right? So we're gonna grab a regular one. By regular, I just mean we're not gonna go Arctic Wind. I don't want to. We're gonna get this guy here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're gonna hope that works for 63. I'm gonna use another. I'm doing it. Oh, that was a bad play. That was a bad play on my part. I could totally lose because of that. Okay, but what we're gonna do here is on 63, we're gonna sell both of these farms and grab a $10,000 mage, and then that should make it like a guaranteed on 63. Could or it couldn't, who knows, guys. But I'm gonna use this guy too to make sure. Oh, everything went through the tree. That's a bummer, that's not what I wanted. Okay, nothing went through the tree there, so we're cool. Okay, so now we're gonna sell this one, upgrade this one, then we're gonna buy back our tree. Do we want to buy back the tree? This is me, guys, like making a strat as I've done it already, but I'm making it as I go in a way because I'm just like trying to make sure we don't mess this up. That kind of scares me not having enough for that. We'll see what happens here. Wish the Moab Assassin worked for just Bloons. Did it work? Did it work? Oh, it worked. That was beautiful. Okay. Oh, and that's the best spot you could possibly have. So we are chilling, guys. I think we might actually make it through this without hitting the home screen anymore. Did I even hit it? I think I hit it once, right? So I'm still kind of a noob. but we're gonna make it happen, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna hit this Moab Assassin, clean that up. Oh my gosh, guys, so nerve-wracking, but we did it. And we're gonna grab a couple more of these banana farms and just get them as quickly as we can. And I think get one more I wanna do. One more. And then we're gonna buy a glue gunner, of course, because the glue gunner is awesome. And then, so what's really weird is I had a lot of money the first time I finished this, so I must have did something different than I played it safe for the second time. But what we're gonna do to make sure we got this thing going down good is we're going to buy as many banana farms as we can get, and then we're gonna pretty much sell all of our towers, or a majority of them. So what we can do is buy that Archmage and just guarantee a win here, because we don't want to be losing. We didn't come this far to lose, guys. Okay, so put down your other bramble here. Oh, that was the worst spot imaginable. Thank you. Like, not only is it just a terrible spot, but he puts it on one path only. That was terrible, and that might actually affect something here, but our mage is doing pretty solid, so I'm not gonna hate on him just yet. I'm gonna grab a glue gunner right here. Put him like right here, in range of the tower. Oh. You guys see that, right? It's gonna work. I have a feeling. There we go. We're gonna definitely Moab Assassin this big boy. So let me know below if you guys are into this or not into this. For one, I want to know if you guys are into the alternate balloon rounds on an expert map, even though we've already done chimps. And on the other hand, I want to know if you like my terrible gameplay hitting the home screen and building this as we go. But I am going to be doing a challenge editor video coming up soon. So this is kind of like a look into that and how that works. Because basically it's just me playing in challenge editor on a map like this. And I go through every possible combination using as least amount of money as possible, letting myself die many times to figure out what's the cheapest way to get through a round, and then you kind of build from there. Unfortunately, when you use towers or heroes like Oben, there is a lot of randomness. I just placed my tree and it actually was a great spot, but there is a lot of randomness when it comes to that stuff, but you do your best to fight against it by adding other towers that can make sure that the randomness is like down to like a 10%, not a 150% like it usually is. Okay, should have definitely saved the Moab Assassin for the big boy right here, but it looks like it might regen in time. Oh wow, look at that. Took it out even before it came. Okay, so on 74, I'm gonna sell everything and buy this guy on my Archmage, because I know it sounds a little crazy, but 75 is just gnarly and I don't like it at all. So at the end of 74, we are selling, and we're gonna do this and sell everything. And I mean pretty much everything, because we're not gonna have enough for anything left. But we'll guarantee we win, which is really cool. Or should we rock it out to 75 and see if we can make it? I don't know. Kind of feeling either way. Guys, I'm turning a whole new leaf. I'm so excited to be like working from home on my other job. Like, I'm so stoked, guys. This is gonna change everything. And then on top of it, like it's all, sometimes things just work out and you're like, that's meant to be, right? Because like all of a sudden too, I got my other camera coming in, like I'm gonna up that. I'm gonna up like everything I possibly can, and I'm just so stoked about everything that's coming up. So it's just exciting stuff, guys, exciting stuff. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna sell this guy. Oh, I guess sell this guy too. Okay, cool, that would have been a bummer. All right, now I'm gonna buy back the glue gunner because he's very helpful. Right there. But yeah, guys, so I don't know about you guys, but let me know below, guys, like what how do I word that question? Just so you guys know, I'm sure you guys know because I haven't responded, but oh wow, that was very scary. I'm very behind on comments right now, guys. Like I'm 4 or 5 videos behind. I haven't been that far behind in a long time. It's kind of making me nervous inside, but I am going to respond to all of them. I do read most, if not all of them, and they're really awesome comments. You guys know that. But when I asked the question about like what's your guys' favorite movie quotes, you guys came in strong with that, which is super cool. I ask you guys what you guys want to see, what you guys like about the video or don't like, and you guys answer, and you guys are just so cool with that. So I try to give a question every time to keep engaged and to hear what you guys have to say about things, and just thank you guys for being so awesome. But I'm trying to think of a cool one today. Oh, and the word too, the word of the day, like last time was penguin, and you guys all dropped that word. Like you guys are so cool. Like I have a few of you that watched the entire thing through, and that just makes me so happy. So the word of today, guys, is, on behalf of Supreme Avocado, potato. The word is potato today, guys. And if you guys have watched all the way through, definitely put that word in there. And then also, I'm thinking of a good question. I should think of these beforehand. Like, I think of them during the day, and then by the time I get to my video, I'm like, what did I think? What did I say? And so it messes me up on everything. But I've really just, I don't know, guys. Okay, so if you had to pick one place in the world to live, where would it be? Let me know below. I know it's totally random, has nothing to do with any of this, but does anything I ever ask have anything to do with anything? Probably not. But let me know below where one place you guys would love to live. Now, you may not even know about this place, but luckily the Discord's so full of many people, so definitely join that if I haven't said that already. I'm so full of many people from different places. They might tell you, you don't know what you're missing, man, because it's probably not that good of an area, or maybe they're like, dude, this place is awesome. And then you got insight into somewhere you've always wanted to live. So with that said, guys, let me know below, the word of it is potato, and then also drop me what favorite place in the world to live. I think mine, I'm very short traveled. I've only been to a few states. I've only been out of the country to Mexico, and that's because it's like, it's closer to me than most of the states are in the United States. Like, I live on SoCal, right? Like, I'm 2 hours from the border. And so I'm very less traveled. So from the places I've been to Maui twice, and I loved Hawaii. So I guess if I had to choose with the only places I've been to, it'd be Hawaii. But from like pictures and stuff, guys, I don't know. I feel like I always see so much cool stuff about like Norway and stuff. And I feel like a lot of people would have my last name if I went there. So that's probably my pick. But my wife really wants to go, like, if she had a dream place, would be a place with like castle. Like, who wouldn't want to live in a castle though, right? But so let me know below what you guys think, and let's go from there, guys. And then one time I did this, I removed these trees, but I wouldn't recommend that because it just takes all day, because then the sniper stops everyone beforehand. But we're just going to keep doing what we're doing here, speed up a little bit. And it looks like we're already almost done, guys. Let me just take a sip of coffee before I finish this. And then I've been getting really bad thumbnail pictures because I just forget that I'm on 80. So when this balloon comes out, we're going to make a good one, okay? We're going to go like that. That's what I'm going to use for the final one. So I always try to search through, and that's why you guys see such dumb photos on my thumbnail, because I'm trying to search through it, and it's just bad stuff, because I'm like sitting there like this, and then we're going to place the balloon down, and we're going to pop it, and so it just comes out crazy. But guys, I hope you guys like that. I think I hit the home screen, once or twice, so it does happen in gameplay. I'm sure you guys use it as well, but I would never even use it to begin with if I were you. If you don't have to, I would just go to challenge editor and make that thing perfect and then go run it over, because without it, guys, without challenge editor, my life would be not what it is. Because, and you know, that's saying something from it only learning and discovering it like a few months ago, like maybe a month and a half ago that I started using challenge editor. But just the fact that, like, let me show you real quick here, guys. This is so cool. This is a little bonus tip, but so you go in here, you hit create challenge, you edit the challenge however you want, but all I did was put on hard and alternate balloon rounds because that is the map I'm playing. I picked Oben as my hero. Everything else stays exactly normal. Turn off monkey knowledge, of course, if you're not going to use it. You can't even use powers in it, so I don't know why they tell you why that's even on or off. And then selling, I do selling. You don't get money back like when you're on chimps, but you still get rid of the tower, which is just cool for if you messed up on your placement. But anyways, and then you hit new game, right? You do that. And now you play it as normal, but watch what happens when you lose, which is pretty cool. It's going to take a minute here, but I'll do my outro in the meantime so we don't waste too much time here. But anyways, guys, so thank you guys for watching this. Definitely jump on that live stream if you have not yet before. It's going to be tonight. It's going to be fun. And then Sundays too. And then because that whole thing I was telling you about my new, oh, this is what I was talking about. So now instead of like dying and starting from the beginning, you can be on around 98 of chimps and hit retry last round. Boom. Boom, guys, it's such a game changer, and I did not know about that until recently. So you definitely utilize that as best you can. But anyways, guys, so thank you guys, and then definitely check out the live streams. And then since I made the announcement that I'll be working from home pretty soon here at the end of the month, I will be streaming in the mornings more on the weekdays, which is pretty exciting. I know some of you will have to miss out, but it'll just be easier for everybody because I know a lot of people stay up really late for these streams, and I really appreciate that. I even stay up late for them, and I hope you guys don't have to anymore. So hopefully everything just works out in the way the world should work it, and we'll go from there. But you guys are awesome, and remember what I said to put down below, and I will see you guys next time.